Hi guys! Welcome to Plant Care Tips channel. If you're looking to add an easy-to-care for plant to your indoor or outdoor garden, you might want to consider Coral Cactus or Euphorbia Lactea. Other names for Euphorbia Lactea include Coral Cactus, mottled spurge, dragon bones tree, false cactus, and frilled fan. Euphorbia Lactea Cristata is a unique-looking succulent with fan-shaped branches that grow in an almost undulating pattern. These wavy succulents are popular among collectors of rare and unique succulents, and for good reason. Euphorbia Lactea are beautiful plants, but the crested variety is a sight to be seen. It's worth noting that although Euphorbia Lactea Cristata looks like a cactus, it's technically just a succulent. Remember, all cacti are succulents, but not all succulents are cacti. The main difference in terms of this particular plant is that it doesn't handle long periods of drought well. Crested euphorbia, like most euphorbia, is also toxic if consumed by humans or animals, so it's best to keep this plant away from children and pets. The exuding sap of E. lactea is also known to cause irritation if it contacts your skin, so be sure to handle it carefully or wear gloves. Euphorbia lactea rarely blooms, if ever, so it's unlikely you're going to see your crested euphorbia produce flowers. If it does bloom, you can expect to see pink or purple flowers. Crested euphorbia is a low-maintenance succulent that is ideal for beginner and experienced growers alike. They are slow-growing succulents, even if you can provide them with the right amount of sunshine and water. These unique succulents are in high demand due to their exotic appearance, but fortunately, they don't require any special care beyond that of the average succulent. Euphorbia Lactea Cristata should be watered anytime the soil is dry below the surface. During particularly hot or dry weather, this may mean watering your succulent as often as every week. Gardeners that live in more humid climates may find themselves watering their plants less frequently. Crested euphorbia prefer to be watered deeply but avoid allowing your plant to sit in standing water. Standing water or overly wet soil is a surefire way to encourage root rot to set in. Once the roots begin to rot, it's likely that you won't notice until it's too late to save the plant. You should also avoid allowing your crested euphorbia to dry out too much between watering. Despite its cactus-like appearance, this plant doesn't tolerate long periods of drought. Crested euphorbia prefers full sunlight, but they will do well in partial shade if necessary. They thrive when grown indoors, but can also be grown outdoors if the climate is warm enough. Remember, sunburn damage cannot be fixed, so if you transition your crested euphorbia too quickly and it gets burned, you're going to have to accept your plant's new appearance. When grown indoors, Crested Elkhorn does well in east or west-facing windows. Some south-facing windows may also be appropriate, but again, you'll need to monitor for sunburn. Euphorbia Lactea does not do well in low-light environments. If there is not enough light, this plant will lose its color and begin to develop a sickly appearance. If you plan on keeping your Euphorbia Lactea outdoors, be prepared to bring it inside anytime temperatures begin to dip near 30 degrees Fahrenheit. Crested euphorbia do not have any specific soil requirements beyond the basic needs of most succulents. The soil should provide plenty of drainages to keep this plant healthy. One of the most common problems affecting crested euphorbia is overwatering. It's not always easy to find the right balance between not watering enough and watering too much, but you should always check the soil before you water.